Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're installing an in-wall safe because who doesn't want a secret hiding spot for their treasures or snacks or whatever. I'm going to be installing the safe in my closet, which is small, so get used to me being up close and personal. A safe provides a secure place to store important items like jewelry, cash, important documents, and electronics, protecting them from theft or fire. Some safes can even prevent your stuff from getting water damage. Keeping important items in a safe helps you stay organized by consolidating your valuables and documents in one secure location, as well as making it easier to find what you need when you need it. Knowing that your valuables and sensitive information are secured can give you a peace of mind, allowing you to focus on the other aspects of your life without worrying about potential loss or damage. This is the safe I have now. As you can see, it would be pretty easy to just walk off with it. It pretty much just protects my stuff from fire. Maybe. It even has a convenient handle for the criminals to carry it off easily. This is my new safe. It's sleek, it's discreet, and it's going to be hidden behind the door in my closet. This safe fits right in the wall in between the studs and is 53 inches tall. Because it's going inside the wall, it takes up virtually no space. It has 3 adjustable shelves and can be opened with a code, key, or even your fingerprint. I wanted one of those huge safes that you can put down in your basement, but I would need lots of help to carry it down the stairs, and I don't have any friends. Instead, this safe is protected from theft by being hidden and also attached to the studs in the wall of my house. So an intruder would have to know where it is and also cut a large section of the wall out to get it. Good enough for me. It comes with a key, some basic instructions, a screwdriver, and some wall anchors. They look like maybe concrete anchors. I don't think I'd feel like my stuff is very secure and safe mounted with these, so I won't be using them. Now that you know all about the safe, we can start the installation. But first, I want to make sure there aren't any wires or plumbing where I want to put my safe. The last thing you want to do is cut a safe-size hole in your wall and then realize you can't fill that hole with your safe because there's something already there. I'm using my Walabot stud finder for this, and it's super easy to use. You just connect it to your phone, calibrate it by making big, slow circles, and then you're ready to go. The Walabot locks onto one target at a time, so you'll want to move slowly. It can find studs very accurately, but it can also find other things like wiring or plumbing, which is why I'm using it here. If you'd like to buy a Walabot for yourself, I put a link down below. While I'm looking for those wires and plumbing, I'll also be marking out my studs. Well, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is there are no wires or pipes where I want to put the safe. The bad news is the safe is designed for studs that are 18 inches on center, and my studs in this wall are 24 inches on center. I need to make this work. One stud isn't going to be enough. This safe is relatively heavy and I want it secured well, so it would be hard to rip it out of the wall and steal. For now, I'm going to cut open the wall and then figure something out. I carefully marked out the opening with a level and a square using the safe's measurements. Then I laid down some towels to make it easier to clean up the drywall dust. Then I carefully cut my hole. I'm going to keep the cut relatively shallow so I don't cut the drywall on the other side of the wall. Alright, let's see what we've got going on in here. Okay, everything looks totally normal in here. Nothing weird going on in here at all. But I can confirm that my studs are 24 inches on center. I've decided I'm going to add a horizontal 2x4 up at the top that goes all the way over to this stud over here. Then I'm going to add a vertical stud that goes from here all the way down to the bottom plate to help support the weight of the safe. Then finally, I'm going to add one piece at the bottom down here to close it all up. It should look something like this. I'll take some measurements and take this one piece at a time. I'll cut the pieces on my miter saw and install them using 3-inch construction screws. I'll put a few drywall screws into the new framing to really make the framing part of the wall. So that didn't go exactly to plan because I couldn't fit that long vertical piece in that I was hoping I could get in because I can't slide it over far enough because this stud is actually too close. So I have a backup plan, which is to build a little assembly down here. It's kind of like an L shape. It's going to be a horizontal piece with a piece underneath it that goes down to the bottom plate to help support the weight of the safe. And then I'm going to attach another vertical piece there to screw the safe to. I'll keep checking along the way to make sure each piece is level and that the opening is just the right size for this safe. Alright, we've added all the additional framing. Now let's finally install this bad boy. Yes, it fits. Now it's like the secret compartment from a spy movie, but less glamorous. Now I'll open up the door and secure the safe to the frame I just built with construction screws. To steal this safe, you would have to either open it and remove those screws or cut the wall out. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Finally, I'll fill any drywall screw holes and put a nice bead of caulk around the perimeter of the safe. I do have a little bit of a confession to make. I didn't caulk this back edge because nobody will ever see it, so who cares? Now I'm going to install the 4 AA batteries by removing this cover to access the battery panel. Then I'll follow the instructions to set up a code and assign my fingerprints. Now if I could only remember the code. Oh, that's right, I don't need to. I can get into this safe 3 different ways. I could use the code that I already forgot, I could use my fingerprint, or I could even use the key. This thing is battery powered, but don't worry, if your battery goes dead, you can still get into it using the emergency power port under here to power up the panel, or you can use the key. And there you have it, an in-wall safe successfully installed. Remember, if I can do this, so can you. Just remember to check the wall for electrical and plumbing before you start cutting into it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And then check out some of my other videos up here. Until next time, stay safe.